Alright, this is Battle Brothers. It's a really hard open world RPG sandbox game. It's kind of like a cross between Darkest Dungeon and Mountain Blade. It's um, as you can see, a game I've put a lot of time into. Now I do really enjoy this game, but the thing is, it can be very unfair, and with my lack of luck, it's quite unfair. I will very often miss rolls that are 80%. But anyway, it's a fun game nonetheless. We're gonna do Peasant Milita because I feel like it. Now, as you can see here, there's modifiers for all of the different backgrounds you can have. For Peasant Milita, you start with 12 peasants, which are the worst class in the game, arguably. I think slaves are usually worse than them. Uh, but you can take up to 16 men into battle at once and have a maximum of 25, whereas with the rest it would be a maximum of 12, and you can only have, I believe, 20. And then, of course, the biggest hindrance modifier is you can never hire anyone that isn't a lowborn peasant, meaning you can't hire any of the better classes in the game. So, what you have is what you have, and it's not going to get much better than that. But anyway, so we're going to go with that. We'll keep that flag because it's, you know what, no, we'll it's usually the flag I'll go with. We'll go with the good old Kraken squid over here. And name, I don't know, I'm terrible with names. We'll name them the Deadmen, because they're definitely going to be dead. And there's not much I can do about that. We're going to go for a random late game crisis. So what it is when you reach, I believe it's day 90, one of these crises happens. And that's, varying things happen determined by which one happens. But anyway, we'll go onward. Economic difficulty, beginner, because it just makes it less grindy. Same with high starting funds. And combat difficulty, I've played it all difficulties, but I keep it at beginner just because I lose so many rolls that it's already going to be unfair anyway. So anyway, let's get started and see what kind of guys we got. Now the thing is, every time it's the game is procedurally generated, you might have noticed the seed in the bottom left-hand corner just before I press start. The whole map and everything is randomized, and so we get different guys every. Oh, he's got one of the best perks in the game, Iron Lungs. So he gets +3 fatigue recovery per turn, which is amazing. He actually has pretty good fatigue as well. Unfortunately, one of those stars is on his hit points, which is not the worst thing, but he does have one in initiative, and his initiative is quite high, so we might make him a nimble guy. Let's just make... Oh, no, I want his title, please. Just make a note. We'll say maybe nimble. Assuming he survives that long, of course, because, it helps if I spell nimble right. There we go. Now, yeah, he could die the very first fight we have. Everybody could. Like, it's that kind of game. Once they die, they're dead, it's over. There's no bringing them back, or at least not that I know of anyway. He's lucky, that's good. He's a pessimist though, so he has -5 resolve at morale checks, and his good moods fade away faster. That's not super great, but it's also not super terrible either. It's manageable. He does have decent stars. Now, okay, so what the stars do is every time you level up, you'll get to choose any of these stats to increase, except for your morale, obviously. The star means that it will always have at least one in that skill to increase. So, you know, if it's guaranteed that one, so it'll roll like say 1 to 3, so it'll be guaranteed to be like 2 to 3, right? So it's good to have those, especially, you know, it helps you specialize your guys. Melee, fatigue. Oh, yeah, he's really good for a nimble character. He's got +3 and starts with 107 initiative. That's good. Now, what I mean by nimble is there's two like endgame perks. There's nimble here, which makes it so that you know, hit point damage taken is reduced up to 60%. You know, when you know that, but you can't have armor that takes any more than 15. Yeah, see, maximum fatigue for body and head armor above 15. So you have to have anything. All of your armors have to be lower than 15. Let's see, all your clothing here. He doesn't. Hold on, let me see if anyone's got something that actually requires fatigue. Oh, you will. Yeah, he does. So, see this leather Lamarian armor here is -10 to his maximum fatigue. So he could wear that and nimble would still take effect. But if it was something, you know, like a later game item, it's gonna take like say 30 fatigue. He can't utilize that without, you know, it'll cancel out his nimble perk. Now, of course, there's no saying any of them will live long enough to even specialize, but, you know, you gotta plan ahead. He's determined. That's a good one. We'll start combat in a confident mood if permitted. That's a 10% boost to all of his stats, so that's a really good perk. Brave is a good one as well because it gives him more resolve. That's good. This is actually a pretty good guy. With his 40. Maybe a pike boy, I guess. I don't know. Of course, it's all just speculation because it could end up. I mean, he could die. I could change my mind. Who knows? I never put a note on him. I just realized you're definitely going to be a nimble guy. I like to keep notes on them to prioritize. Like if you get in a sketchy situation and someone has to die, you can, you know, it's gonna happen. Trust me. Then you can prioritize who you want to keep alive. Oh, that's a terrible one. He's superstitious, so he takes -10 to morale checks against fear, panic, or mind control effects, which is terrible. Oh, and he's irrational. That's even worse. So, he has a chance to have plus or -10 to resolve randomly at any morale check, which is terrible. But he has 3 in resolve, which, so we'll make him a potential banner boy, I guess, for now. We'll see. Banner boy, good enough. Oh, okay, that's even better. Never mind, this guy will be the banner boy. He's got the 3 stars as well, and they have the exact same morale. He's got. We'll see what kind of rolls they get because he's got the 2 stars for melee, but he doesn't. But he also doesn't have the annoying perks the other one does, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll call him Banner Backup. Banner Backup. Alright, and then you, sir. Oh, he's got Dumb. That's a terrible modifier, but... Oh, and Cocky? Come on, that's It's even worse. Nothing worse than a dumb, cocky person. Bright side is it gives him more resolve, but it, you know, it reduces his melee and range defense by 5, which is terrible. Like, really terrible. Yeah, as you can see, he's got -4 to start with in both of them. That's terrible. But you can get rid of the dumb perk, technically, by getting student. You know, everything can be learnt if you put your mind to it. Gain an additional 20% experience from battle. At the 11th character level, you gain an additional perk point, and this perk becomes inert. So the thing is, like, you're gonna always be behind a level because you're sacrificing it for the long haul. So it's, you know, it's short-term loss, long-term gain. I take it on almost everybody. It's a really good perk. And he's got Fear of Beasts. That's meh, whatever. It's not the worst thing. It just gives you less resolve when fighting beasts. It's not the worst thing. It's not a good thing. Lucky's a good one. Decent resolve. He can just stay where he's at for now, I guess. Skill. And he's superstitious as well. Not terrible melee skill though. Let's give you an actual weapon. There's actually an achievement to kill somebody with the loot, so that's kind of funny. Because, you know. It's also near impossible to do. Trust me, I've tried. Give it your machete, I guess. Oh, whoops. And then, you're actually got decent range skill. And range defense as well. That's good. No modifiers, which is good. So let's give 48. So he's got 41, but he's got the 2 stars, which means he'll grow his stats faster. So we'll give him the little stone sling here, and then the arrow so that I remember that he's going to be the archer. And then you are not that great. But he's got Surefoot. That's a good perk. +5 to your melee defense. Melee defense is everything in this game. Faint Heart. That's terrible, but not the end of the world. Alright, so you, sir, can go over here. So all the guys with the pitchforks or, like, you know, the spears here, like that. You go up front, and you... I said you go there, thank you. You can go there because you get no weapon. There. Alright, so all of these guys with the pitchforks can attack 1 square ahead. So these guys here will stand in front of them, and then they can attack in front of them. You know, like, not just directly in front of them, but like if there's a guy here, he can attack him. There's a guy here. There's a guy here. They can attack them. So it's really handy. You can just keep the net for now, I guess. We're probably not going to keep you, to be honest. Well, and by that I simply mean that we're... Okay, what? Oh, I put a filter. Yes, I did. What I mean by that is we're probably just going to let him die. Because there's no point to get rid of them, really. Go to the town, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see if there's any cheap weapons here. 46 for a half-broken shield. Or 43, my bad. 180. That's a super cheap bow, so we're going to buy that. We're going to buy the shield too, just because shields are good. That pitchfork is very cheap, so we'll buy that. We'll buy the half shield as well. It's just a little buckler. It's nothing great, but it's better than nothing. We'll buy the arrows. Javelins. Oh wow, I just realized how cheap the medical stuff is here. Let's grab some of that. And there's no mission here, unfortunately, so that's not swell. I'm not gonna bother hiring anybody at this point, simply because we're already at a point where everybody doesn't have anything, so there's no point to hire people. You get that. Who was the other guy that had a good ranged? 42, you actually have a decent ranged. 39. Whoops. Oh, you've got 45. 48 on him. Okay, so we'll give him the javelins. And then you, sir, 53, 50. You, sir, can have the pitchfork. And then I'm going to put the arrows on him just so we remember that he's going to be an archer. Oh, actually, no, I don't need to. I could give him the sling, I guess. Let's put him in back. See, I don't really care if he dies because he's got that dumb modifier. I'll give him that because his range skill is 42, so that's not terrible. We'll just give him that as a backup. And then, yeah, so now we're going to have to... let's go down here, I guess. Now we could run into nomads on the way, which are, you know, just bandits, effectively. And, they could mess our day up. Or we could win. It's all 50-50, you know? Well, me, it's more like 30-60, but, you know. And then 10% the game crashes because... that's my luck. I really wish you could trade with the caravans as you pass by them. It's unfortunate that you can't, but you know, it is what it is. Can't get everything, I guess. There is a contract here. Okay. Who are interested? To the Crownlings who are interested, nomads have taken to disrupting the peace around Crimea. They are dealt with post haste. A reward of 540 crowns. Uninterested parties are to leave immediately. Let's talk about payment. Now, I like to just ask for more money every time, just because at this point in the game, your relationship is already whatever with everybody. It doesn't exist, so it's not going to hurt anything to ask once. Okay, yeah, see, so there we go. So we got 40 extra bucks. So we're going to accept the offer. And it's a one skull, so it's now... you can't wholeheartedly trust the skulls because it'll screw you every time. But I just want to check it. How much? 60. Now all these prices are going to change when we finish the mission, if and when we finish the mission, because their opinion of us will change. Worth 56. No. Yes, no, maybe, how many days of money do we have? Now you gotta pay your guys every day in the afternoon. Oh, holy crap, 105. That's, yes. It's not very fun right now. It's early in the game. We'll take the risk and grab the shield. Just because it'll help us stay alive. I'm gonna give it to him. And then there's small shield on him, just because they're obviously going to go, if I've got shields here and here, they're going to go here because that's the weak point, right? Like it's, also here you can have a bandage. Alright, oh yeah, and then you can fight in the arena for money, but obviously not while we're working. Where is the, oh, it's not that far, okay, that's not bad. Usually it's pretty far away. So that's not bad if we can not lose anybody. And now nomads are a pain because their evasion is ridiculous. And later in the game, they all have nimble builds, and they like to throw sand in your face, and that, you know, affects all of your rolls. And it just, they're not a fun time. I mean, to be fair, to the north is barbarians and okay, cutthroats. That's not terrible. That's the best case scenario right now because they are the weakest version. But yeah, later they can be a real pain. We're just gonna wait for now and let them close the distance on us. You can wait once a turn without losing your actions. Oh yeah, see, he starts with wavering because of his irrational mood. So that's, you know. Why do you start with wavering, Wilhelm the chicken? I guess it's just, oh, it's because of his mood. Yeah, because he's disgruntled, yeah. You can wait. Oh, wow, his initiative was that bad that he didn't get to. Oh, same with him. That's terrible. Now, to be fair, you're going to be acting after everybody most of the time anyway, especially late game. You're always going to be acting last, except for your like backline guys, which are going to be all your archers and polearm guys and all of those types. Okay, they're all coming this way. Now, he does have good morale, so if we put him here, we unfortunately cannot. Now, normally what you would do is you would move him here, and then you would make him wait his turn, so that these two could go here and here. And then he would get a I believe it's 10% accuracy bonus for each of his allies that are near him. But we can't do that because we already waited for them to push up, so we're going to attempt to decapitate him. 55% chance, maybe. Okay, we hit him, we didn't get the decap, but we messed up his shirt completely, so he now has no body armor. And he also has a cut artery, which is going to affect all of his stuff. Well, to a degree. Like, all of these injuries affect certain things. And then he's wavering, so that's, I believe... Is it 5%? It's either 5% or 10%. Yeah, it's 10%, because then breaking is 20%, and then fleeing is negative 30% to all of your abilities. Which is obviously not a great thing. Now, the reason I sent him over here is because he has confidence, so that's a plus 10% to all of his abilities. So, that's, yeah, so it's 60 instead of the 57 it was. So it's, you know, you can yeet a few javelins. Now, obviously, yeeting them at the guys with the shield is going to give us much less chance to hit. So we're going to yeet them at him. 46 isn't too bad. Now, ranged attacks don't really work on nomads because of their agility. Also because of my luck. So, I'm going to try to get him to knock one of these guys out. And it's not going to work. He can... 5%. Yeah, that's terrible. 33, that's not bad. Okay, so he's dazed now. That's what that little circle is. And then, again. Oh, nice, he got the kill. Beautiful. Yeah, see, that just triggered his morale check. So now he's wavering. So every time somebody dies, both on your side and their side, it triggers a morale check across the board. So we can get better confidence because somebody just died on their side, or vice versa. We can lose confidence because somebody on our side took a bad hit or died. Oh, shit. See, now, if he had the perk, he could move here and still attack. But we're going to have to... He'll move. You act. Shit. 49. The redhead. Where are you? 51. See, he's got a better chance to hit, but he's got a better weapon. What to do? What if I move you there, and you attack, and then he can move there. 38 and 38. Not terrible. I'm going to hit the guy on this side, because this guy is our best guy at the moment, as far as equipment goes. And they're going to start trying to get these three to flank this way, because we've got nothing here. So I'm going to have him attack him, and he's going to miss. Little arrows. 5%, 5%. It's going to be all 5s. Now, that one's a 5 because the little shield icon says that he's in the fire line. I mean, to be fair, he should be in the fire line as well, but he's not. So, whatever. So we'll, yeah, see, his shield blocked it. Try one more time. And we missed. We could try the decap thing again with him. Or we could put him there and force them to move further. If we put him here, it's Gonna force these guys to move further so they'll get less attacks. And then he can... he already waited, yeah? Yeah, he did. Now he gets the plus 10% for him being here. And he missed. You go here. And then you, sir, go there. And then you can start coming around. Now you do get, you know, back attack bonuses and stuff. Oh, shit. Well, you go there just to... Now every time somebody steps near them, past, I think it's 2 guys, they get morale checks. Now at this point in the game, it's not really going to affect anything because they don't really care. But either way, he's not gonna. So you go there. Okay, we got lucky. He missed. Oh, that's not a great. Now he threw sand in our face. That's not a huge deal in that particular instance. Oh, that hurt. And he didn't take too much health damage, and he didn't get an injury, so that's good. But his shirt's all messed up. So you can go beside him. And we can go for the decap again. Oh, nice. So he's got a cut arm sinew. That's not a great thing. Oh yeah, and everybody has fatigue. You can see in the very bottom number, the guy with the backpack. The more that goes up, then all of your stats take a hit, your initiative and the like. So it applies to them as much as it does to us, but the AI kind of cheats with it, so it applies to you a lot more than it applies to them. You just hit him. Oh, nice, he hit him good, and yeah, see now he's breaking, and he's got a pierced leg muscle. Oh, he got a javelin in the leg. That's not a fun time. 23, 28. Wow, these are terrible rolls right now. We'll try to knock some sense into these guys, I guess. 14. That's terrible. 49. 34. So right now, we're basically just trying to break their morale, because that's effectively all we can do to really get at them. 12. Way, so try that. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, so that morale checked all of them, and these 2 failed, so now they're both wavering. I mean, you know, it happens. You watch all your friends die, you're gonna have morale checks. So we'll make him take a step. He's only gonna get 1 shot, so I guess it's him then. Nope. Now, even our attacks that miss do make them slightly more tired, right? Because every time, I think it's 3 fatigue for every miss, and 5 for every hit. 20%, that's terrible. Now we could use Shield Breaker, but at this point in the game, we obviously want their shields, so we want to try to do as little damage to their equipment as possible, because that's what determines the chance of it actually spawning. 30. Come on, get the decap. You're being rude to me. I don't appreciate it. I'm going to try to kill this guy just because it's a high chance. I'm mad I missed that 179. That's what I mean. My luck is terrible. 48. Like I said, we're gonna miss, but he's still getting tired, which is good. See his, yeah, he's fatigued now, so all his performances are going down slowly. 32, 27. Yeah, there we go. We got a hit in, good, and it affected his morale, so he's breaking. So that's negative 20 to all his stats. I'll try to kill that guy. And nope, we're gonna miss. Just in case they start running away, maybe we should. They won, that's pretty good. There we go, beautiful. And then you, sir, can go right behind him. Yeah, see now he failed the morale check, so now he's fleeing. So now he won't try to attack us anymore. Every time he gets a turn, he's just gonna run away. So instead of wasting our energy attacking him and letting this guy attack our guys, what we're gonna do is put guys beside him, because anyone in a hex near him is going to get a free attack of opportunity on him. So you don't even need to kill him anymore. You just... Oh, well, he can use stones at him. Oh, and he hit him. Nice. Good job. You can just... I don't know. Can you get a clear shot? No, you can't. You can just wait. And then we'll try to kill this guy, and we succeeded. And there we go, he's almost dead. Alright, Wilhelm, can you get it? No, you can't. You can go there. Just regular attack. There we go. So that's the first victory. Nobody got any serious injuries. Nobody died, so that's swell. We got a trade good. That's really good. And one tool. We got 2 shields. That's good, and a few spears. That's good for us. But more importantly, we get paid the 580 crowns for killing them, which will keep us going and keep our guys paid. So that's good. And one of the funnest parts about this game is it doesn't seem to matter how many times I play through it, then you always find new stuff. Oh, and it's nighttime, so there's nothing going on here. Let's see. You can have a shield. You can have a better shield. You can have that shield. I'm going to give him a spear because the little club stick here is terrible. Oh, I guess I could give him that club. Yeah, we'll give him that club. You want clubs because clubs lets you knock people out, which effectively just takes away their turn. So that's obviously a good thing. I try to have a club on each side, so I'll have a club here, and then a spear here, and then whatever in the center. You know. But for now, we're obviously just winging it. He needs a weapon. You can have a... no, actually, I'll give you the wooden club, just so if someone gets near him, you can knock them out and give them a chance to... because you can run away, right? You can't... Normally... here, have that. Normally, if somebody's in a hex right beside you, you can't move without giving them an attack of opportunity. But if you stun them by smacking them with a mace, then they don't get an attack of opportunity because they're dazed, so they can't. And you can move away. So say your guy's in trouble, and he's hurt. He needs to back up to say bandage or whatever. You smack him in the head, make them lose their turn, and then you just make them move away. There are skills that help you out with that as well later. There's a skill called rotation. It's mandatory for any playthrough ever. And, what is it, Swiftfoot or something? I can't recall. Oh, no, that's not. Stay away from me. Just chill, mind your business. Yeah, those are effectively ghouls. They are not a fun time, ever. Especially this early. Yeah, we want to hold on to that. That's not enough for us to sell it. Nothing really worth anything. Ah, damn it. We should have stayed down there and looked at what there was for people to hire. Nothing crazy here. Well, like I said, this is the peasant militia, so we can have 16 people. We currently have 12. We can have a maximum of 16 on the field at any given time. Leave us alone. Go away. I think they're chasing us. Oh, no, they gave up. Perfect. That's what we want in life. We don't want them to bother us. We just want to be left alone and go about our day and have everything work out, which is 100% not what this game is, but, a man can dream. Now, we do need tools soon, because you're going to use a lot of tools in this game. A lot. Like when you think you have enough, you don't. There's no such thing. There are 2 jobs here, so that's good. 301. I'm thinking about letting it go, considering we got it for free. 381, that's terrible. How much are your tools? Holy crap baskets. $439, that's crazy. Craziness. Nothing you have is really worth anything. Alright, well, what kind of missions do you got? Oh, this place is cursed by the gods, haunted by unruly beasts. They come at night and glowing eyes. And yeah, I'm good on that. I just want to You'd be paid. Oh, yeah, okay, so he left because he's mad because we asked for more money. No worries. For the right price, we'll find it. Find normals. Somewhere to the north and somewhere around the region of Soul Swede. I don't really care for that. I need some time to think about it. I don't really care for it too much. Where are we? We have to go north regardless. I guess we'll try, but I swear, man, there's so many times I try these contracts and they never work. Okay, so there's Soul Swede. I need you to unlock for them, please. What? A man approaches the company, and behind him you spy a couple of poor families staring on. You're not sure if he's their ambassador or not, but either way, he comes right for you with a proposition spoken low and quiet. Listen here, Sellsword. If you go find Arlof's defeat, come to us first. The rulers of Compwater need not bring their greed and lust for power to that place. Leave it to us, alright? And we'll pay you well. Before you can say a word, he straightens up and continues on. When you look back down the road, the families are no longer around. I'll think about it. Oh, okay, so this is an ambition. Now they pop up. And every time you complete one, you get another ambition. And it contributes to your company's fame and your morale. Let's see. Get the company. I'll go with the. We'll get the company strength to 16 because that's the easiest one. So we'll just do that one for now. Now you can abandon ambitions, and you can, that I think it's 2 days. Every 2 days, I believe, they offer you a new one. It doesn't matter. Go that way, thank you. That's a battle site, which lets you know that there's bandits or the like nearby. I'm guessing it's over here somewhere. We're just gonna check here just to be sure. Ah, yeah, see? Because last time I went the other way, it was the same thing. Many ancient legionaries. Yeah, we're not screwing with that today. That's not what we're about. Undead will mess you up, man. Not only because they're strong, because obviously they're undead, but because, I mean, and obviously we're, willfully unprepared as we have barely any weapons or armor to speak of, but because they don't get fatigued. So they will fight you forever and ever, and they will not get fatigued. But your guys will get fatigued. So it screws you. Entering Camp Wonder, you're headed off by a familiar face, the man who greeted you just before you had departed in the first place. But this time, the man has a satchel with him. Take this. It's 360 crowns. That's how much we're prepared to give you for your silence. The rulers of Camp Wonder will take your information and use it to pillage Arnulf's defeat because they know of our own familial relations to it, and well, we've long since fallen out of favor around here. We've little left, so please let us keep our heirlooms and old home. You know what? Fair play. I don't care. Take it. Whatever. Now, obviously they're gonna get a little bit mad at us, the town, because we didn't do the mission that we set out to do, but I don't really care that much, I won't lie. Yeah, see, the price for that went down, and the price for that went way up, because they are mad at us, because we didn't do their mission. But whatever, I don't really care that much. That's like, whoops, not at all what I meant to press. But it's the kind of thing that changes, all the time. So it really doesn't matter that much. What matters is the money. At the end of the day, 11 more days, we're all right. In a small town like that, there's never really going to be anything there anyway, so it's not a big deal. We're gonna head up here to Hoenn Watch, and oh, 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 we got some brigands over here. What a brigand thug and some brigand raiders. How's everybody? We're all 100% health. Yes, we are. Okay, well, this could be a bad time. They're gonna go in the woods, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, well, we're just gonna let them go because I don't like fighting in woods this early. Like, it's fine later, but the way woods work is it randomly generates a map and randomly places your guys in accordance to that map. So you can have 2 guys all by themselves right beside all the brigands, and it's just not a fun time. Whoops. And there's no mission here as well. There is food, so we'll buy some food. Tools are still quite expensive. We'll grab a shield. Anywhere around $100 for a shield is good. And that you can tell you always want to keep a certain item. Like for me, it's the javelins, right? I go by the javelins because the javelins is going to be its standard price is 200 bucks. So anything over that means the prices are inflated. Anything under that means that the prices are cut. Now you can do it with lots of other items as well, but I prefer to use the javelins as my point of reference. Let's give you that and then have you swap places with him. There. So I guess that's all we're doing for now. And no mission here. That sucks. That's not a good. So I guess we'll go to Wellersheim. Uncover some stuff here. We might find some dungeons. We can't. Now the dungeons are later in the game, are where you're gonna get most of your end game equipment and your unique legendary items. Stuff like that will be found in places like that. But obviously, right now we can barely handle. We might do that one. Now see, because it's nighttime, right? So they have an accuracy penalty. So all of those brigand poachers are archers. Now their accuracy is going to be terrible because it's nighttime. So that forces it to a melee fight, which is good for us. There are 8 of them though. That could be a problem, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Now it's okay, they don't actually have bows, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Same as always, we're going to just skip our turn to force them to move near us, because that's, it's the smart thing. Okay, yeah, they do get this guy with a sling. Okay, yeah, and one guy with an arrow. Now, it's nighttime, so as you can see the modifiers here that says nighttime, envision -2, and -32, both range defense and range skill. So it means they're much less likely to hit us. Just gonna keep waiting and force them to move so we can see where. Yeah, they're gonna go this way because we have less defense this way. You can wait for now. I'm gonna have him use spear wall. Now spear wall makes it so any hexes around him, all the way around him, if they jump into it, then he gets an opportunity attack on them, and if he hits them, it'll push them back. So it's it's a really good ability. Now it takes a lot of fatigue, as you can see, 30 fatigue, so it's not a good thing. But, it is what it is. We'll have him wait. And he'll, handle his business. Let's see. I guess you, sir. Now, he's got the most armor, so we will put him there, and then have him wait. Oh, now, he has this helmet on, right? That's why I gave it to him. Wiegold has the Fangshire helmet, which is, gives him allows the wearer to see at night and negates any penalties due to nighttime. So he will always have the same archery skills he would if it was daytime, which makes it unfair for them, of course. But very good for us, especially at the start of the game when the game is going to be very unfair to you. 33, 25, so take that, and you're gonna miss, of course. Yep, that's my luck. He can eat his 37 at night, really? Wow, that's quite good. 27, 27. And he missed. And he missed. Okay, yeah, that's, I mean, doesn't shock me. We will have you. Now, we don't want to move anyone there, because that's a terrible thing. Because just as we get bonuses to our accuracy for having guys surround him, they do as well. So you never want to put yourself into a concave position like that. So we're going to put him right there. And then we're going to have him... Oh, no, we can't have him wait. Okay, so he can go for a decap. Because, see, he has no head armor whatsoever. So if you get a hit on the head, it's automatic double damage. And, you know, with particular moves like the decap, it's, you know, even more damage. Okay, well, he hit him, but he didn't get a headshot. So, yeah, that's why his body armor went down. So that's, you know, it just could be worse. You know, there are worse things. I'm going to make him go here, because that will force them, if they go this way, to go into his spear wall. Oh, and that changed him to wavering. That's good for us. And we'll try to get him 54%. We might get it. Oh, yeah, see, we got it. Perfect. So now next turn, he's stunned. So he doesn't get to act whatsoever next turn. So that's good for us. You can take a step there. Oh, you could spear wall. That would 70%. Yeah, and that's another thing. The stun obviously increases our chance to hit him, which is, you know, god tier at this point in the game when all our guys suck. Oh, beautiful. Can you wait? No, you can't wait. You already waited. Okay, go that way. And then 64, 69, giggity. He's not going to get a turn, so I'm going to go for the 64. And then we hit it. Perfect. Gonna put him down here, just because they are going to come here, and he can use his repel to push one of them back to give this guy a chance to breathe. So we'll just have him wait there. Oh yeah, right. You... Oh, you're so slow. So he can go there, I guess. He can attack this turn, but next turn he'll be in position. There. And we can try another decap? No, sir. Okay, but he is now super surrounded. 62. Beautiful, and that triggered a morale check on all of them, and now he's fleeing, so we don't even have to think about him anymore. So that's perfect. He can just continue waiting. Do I want to shield wall? Yeah, I'll have him shield wall, just because he's got no head armor at all and no kind of defense. Because now I'm going to move him forward, because though it is going into a more concave position, giving them a better bonus against us, he's fleeing, so he's not going to do anything. So only this guy gets to attack. And there we go. 72, and we missed it, whatever. He missed, good. Okay. I mean, could be worse. Now we are going to start trying to encircle them, because they are going to start running, naturally. So we want to, obviously we want to kill as many of them as we can to get their stuff, and, you know, if nothing else, because that will allow us to have more stuff to sell. 61. When does he... Oh, he acts way late. Yeah, so we'll just attack him. Wow, 61. Okay, sure. Yep. Okay, he missed. He missed. 25. Yeah, take the 20. Oh, nice. Got him. Terrible that I can't get 25s, but I can't get 67s. I got 25 twice, can't get a 67. This is how my luck is. It's ridiculous. You can wait. I'm gonna have you go there. Oh, I was really hoping that would trigger him to run away. You can wait for for now. He's running 65. Beautiful, we get it. You can take another step towards him because he's running. 64, 64. He's gonna run, and I know he is. Okay, we missed. And then he can switch to a club, and then smack him. Nope. Okay, well that was the idea. It would have worked perfect if he would have hit, but no big deal. It is what it is. Give him a smack. Beautiful, we got it. Give him another smack, and he's dead. Yeah, see, I knew he was gonna run. Alright, so now we're gonna make you run all the way there, just because these guys are gonna run, so attacks of opportunity all around. And then you, sir. There, I guess. Just box them in. They're running, so he's not even gonna be able to get there. Alright, kill him, please. And then okay, yeah, you're terrible. Okay, and then you can go there. Okay. Yeah, see, he's just gonna run. So nothing there. Let's try the decap. Take a step towards him, please. Stabby. Oh, and he's dead. Yeah, he's done sparse. Alright, so he's on. So you can move there. And it's just easier from here. 15-9, 4. And then you attack him since he's the only one left fighting. And he's dead. And then we'll use the decap again just to try to save his... Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't work. We were trying to save his body armor. And, of course, now we get the decap. Yep, that's 100% my luck. We can just go there, whatever. There. And you're dead. Whatever, you can just... And obviously, he's not going anywhere. We always run them down because you're leaving XP on the table and equipment. So yeah, we got some decent XP from that. We got a busted ass hat. Oh, we got a decent mace, a shield, and a good dagger. Daggers are always good. Now, daggers have a special ability to get past armor. Now, though be it not a very good one, to be honest, or at least I don't have any luck with it ever at all. Period. But you know, it's a way to dagger down the guys who have really good armor, and the dagger just avoids their armor and hits their health directly. So it's a good thing. You don't have a hat, so you can have that. Or you also don't have a hat. Let's take his hat. Alright, now continue onward to Willersham. Willersham, whatever. Close enough. Don't really care. No, so far we... Oh, I get to check for a level up. No, we didn't get a level up. I've been very fortunate with battles so far, so that's good. Nobody's got any serious injuries. Nobody got... Now, this game has both temporary injuries and permanent injuries. So, like, you can actually lose an eye permanently. You know what I mean? Or, like, you know, lose an ear. And all of that stuff has permanent effects on your guys. So that's, you know, it's not a good thing. Never a good thing. And you can retire guys, but you have to pay them. Well, you don't have to, but all of your guys will lose morale if you let go of a guy without paying him severance. So, you know, naturally, because if you worked and got hurt for a job, you would want your severance pay, you know? Just get rid of this stuff we don't need. We'll keep that dagger as a spare for now. That's terrible. Holy crap, $400? Y'all are crazy. Crazy. Alright, what kind of jobs do you got? This place is cursed by the gods, unearthly beasts. Yeah, we are not at all ready for any kind of beasts at all. We can barely handle humans right now. Contract negotiators followed. Secure the ruined leather tanner near Willersheim. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Why not? We didn't get any serious injuries from last time. Now, it's probably going to be bandits, hopefully. If not, we... Oh, it's Weberneckers. Great. That's, not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not a good thing. Oh, it's only 5 of them, so that's not super terrible. Yeah, but creatures are not a fun time in this game at all. Also, there is magic in this game, just not for you. There is magic for the enemies. 28. And yeah, that's, I mean, I expected that. Yeah, there's magic for the enemies, but there's not magic for your characters. So that's 5%? Damn. That's terrible. How much is a focus shot? 23. Alright, yeah, try that. And we missed. Alright, well, I can't say that shocks me. Put him up there and have him spear wall. Now, he's on the high ground. So, much like Star Wars, he has a great advantage. And in that he, I believe it's 10% bonus again to all of his stats, you know, both defensively and attacking. So he stands less of a chance to get hit and more of a chance to hit, which is obviously swell. Now we're going to move them up here and make them shield wall because these guys are jerks, and when they attack you, they poison you, which is obviously not a fun time. We're going to make you spear wall. Put you there. And then he can't shield wall, so we're just going to keep him, say, there. And then, oh, he can spear wall. That's swell. So put him spear wall. And then you go behind. And then all of our Pokeboys are going to go behind these guys. And that's, actually, I'm going to send him this way just because these guys are at the most risk. And that's probably where they're going to go. Yeah, see, and they web you, so you're stuck in place, and you take defensive debuffs, which is, yeah, I figured they would. Yeah, see, you got an attack of, oh, beautiful. Yeah, so every time they, yeah, see, now he missed, so that canceled his spear wall. He no longer has spear wall. Like, he will still, if he tries to jump in there, he'll still hit at him, but it's not, let's try to make him go to sleep. 47, 52. Well, we hit him at least. 5. Jesus. That's terrible. 21, 6. Alright, whatever. Just yeet a couple yeets at him, and that did nothing. Alright, now we can do 2 things here. We can either free an ally, which will, I can't show you the trapped and web debuff because I'm not on that guy right now, but how much? 56. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you would. You can wait. You 58. Wow, that's terrible. I can get the 52, but not the 58. Come on, man. That's terrible. I mean, that is my luck, so it doesn't shock me, but 2. Oh, beautiful. That was a good hit as well. Okay, there we go. Now we can show you. Okay, so he's trapped in web, so he's unable to move, obviously. He gets twice as much damage received by Webernecker's attacks, and they'll ignore armor, and 50% more health damage, 50% less to his melee and range defense, and 50% less to his initiative. So he acts slower, takes more damage, and all of their attacks will ignore armor. So obviously you don't want that to be a thing. But he does lose his turn, so we're just going to have him attack. And hopefully we get the kill. And we missed, of course. Yeah, so we're going to have him go there. Okay, good. His morale It's failing him. It's good. 67. 51, 62. Take the 62. Perfect. We got a kill. That's good. And then you. There's 2 here, but put him there. And then try to make him lose his turn. Okay, we got the hit at least. Take 1 step. 70. Perfect. We got the kill. Yeah, and now he's got confident, which is great. So plus 30% to all his stats, so that's swell. Just, if we get lucky with the hits, we'll be fine. Yeah, okay, he bled to death. That's perfect. Now that's a skill of the machetes. Machetes, when they hit with their regular attack, they inflict bleed. So that's that's really good for us. You can go there. You can free him. And then we didn't really need to, but because he won't even get to him on dot nice. But I like to free them because why not? And okay, he got hit with the stun, but he didn't get stunned. That's whatever. Wow. You can go there and just take a shot. Oh, nice, we got it. Beautiful. Good job. And then take 1 step, and then you can poke at him. Good. Take 1 step, and we can try to cancel his turn, and we got it. Good. We've actually been very lucky so far in this playthrough. Normally I'm not this lucky, so it's very good. 38, 30, and nobody leveled up again? Oh yeah, and we got web. There's what is it? Hunter Shack or whatever, where you can go and craft stuff with all of the monster materials. Should take long. Yeah, they want us to run back there now with their caravan and fix it. We always do it because it takes 2 seconds. It's not a big deal. And go back and get paid. Easy crowns. Alright, so we got $310. More importantly, the prices here should be much more normal. Yes. Still not great if I'm being honest. But we'll grab the tools for $270 because we don't really have much choice. We'll sell the web for $44 because we really don't need it at this point. $290. That's still not super great. We need food because our food is see how that's red. That's about to expire. These are yellow. They're getting there. So we will grab some ground grains here. Alright, and then that'll be it for me for now. Let's save the game here. And we'll be back next time. And thanks for watching, and have a good one.